up, Gene?
Hey, JC.
Hey, everyone. This is Cars, Shops, and Collections. And today, how you doing, Gene?
I'm doing fine. Are you all right?
I'm good. But today, as you saw in the description, we got a 1969 Chevelle, a true SS. Brian is the owner, and he should be around the corner here. Oh, wow. Oh, we're at the right spot.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so, man. Holy cow. Wow. Brian. Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? Wait, we try. We're a timely crew. Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you.
Good, you too.
This is Gene right here.
Hi.
Hey, Gene.
Nice to meet you.
This is Brian, and that's his 1969 Chevelle, a real SS. Beautiful.
Thanks. Yeah,
You kidding me with this?
always wanted.
Dear Lord. It looks great. It looks awesome.
Hi, I'm Brian Jarva, and today I'm going to show you my 1969 Chevelle SS.
Well, Brian, thanks again, man. It pops here in the sun. You sent me the pictures, and the pictures were gorgeous, but coming around the corner here and seeing this in your driveway in the sun, it is stunning.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate. Yeah, like I was telling you, I've always wanted a 69 Chevelle ever since I was in high school, and had a chance to buy one for $1,500 and worked as a laborer all summer hauling dirt and construction, and went to go buy the car and the guy sold it. So I've given away my age, but it was 1978, so.
I gotta tell you something. I was telling my dad your story, because we spoke on the phone, and my dad had this same thing happen to him. He was all set to buy my uncle's, same thing, 1969 Chevelle SS. All set to buy it. My uncle traded it in for a Ford Fairlane. It's crazy how this stuff happens. You have your eyes set on something, all of a sudden, poof, it's gone.
Yep, I just like the styling of it and that. My dad had a 65 Chevy Super Sport with the 327 4-speed Muncie and convertible. And so I was driving that, but I fell in love with just the styling when they came out with this second generation after the first generation was, I think, 64 to 67.
Okay.
So 68 to 72 is what they call the second.
Yeah, the stance in the second generation, it just has that cool stance to it. And it is a true SS. This is not a clone, this is the real deal.
This is the real deal. The only thing that's different on it is with the SS was, of course, they got rid of the vent windows and that, and then the grill's different from the 68.
Yeah, let's look at it. I love it. I can tell we're with an expert here. I love when I come, see someone has a great car and also knows his stuff, because you can educate all of us. But I do know 68, when you go into 69, you get the plastic grill, right?
Yes.
So is this the original grill still?
No, I replaced that. The other one was a little bit faded and that, so I just replaced that here not too long ago and put in these LED lights.
Okay.
They all had the old halogen, but they were just, it wasn't very bright going down the road.
You're driving too, and I know you drive your car.
Yep.
So you're at night. You want safety. You want the lights. The hood. You have the double.
That's the SS hood.
That's the SS hood. So that's a way to tell that you might be.
And then some of them have the black stripes.
Okay.
Yep. So
the vents here, are these working vents for the interior, for the passengers?
No. No, they mostly are just tucking back inside the engine.
Okay.
Engine bay and that. So yep.
Hugger orange.
Hugger orange, lot 27.
And that's a Chevy color?
That's a Chevy color. They only did it for a few years in the Chevelles.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's an official Chevelle color.
Yes, it is.
Was that the original color of the car?
That's the original color of the car.
And you had it repainted?
I did not. When I got it, it was already repainted. And it's a paint job, and the guy said it's about 10 years old.
Man. So. When you come out and see this in your garage, how do you feel every morning?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I can't wait to go for a ride. I can't, it's my baby. I'll probably be buried in it.
Seriously, it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful car. The stripe here on the 69 SS, higher than the 68, right? 68 was down lower?
Down lower, yep. And then what they did is when they made the Yanko, the 69 Yankos, they went off of this stripe here and put in the other detailing in the back for the Yanko.
For those that are not familiar with the Yanko, what's a Yanko?
A Yanko is where they took a off-the-market SS, and there was a gentleman back east named Yanko and he put in a different 427 to it, and Made them pretty nasty.
He would beef them up even more.
Yeah.
He'd beef them up even more.
Yeah, take them. Now this one here, there was 323 of these made with the 427. This one came in at 396, and so the difference really between this and the Malibu was the engine sizes that you could get. And of course, the rear tail lights are different than the 68. 68 is just flat like this and comes around, so these were a little bit taller.
So I'm sorry, how long ago did you buy this?
I bought this in November of 21.
21? What did you have?
I had a 72.
You had a 72 Chevelle?
Yep, that Billy, and I don't know if you met Billy's brother, Mark.
I do. No, so we're talking about Billy, who we did his 67 Camaro on, and also Levi with his collection of Camaros. You guys are all in the same car club together.
Yeah, Buddy and the Lights.
Buddy in the Lights.
Yeah. Like they say, it ain't a car show until Buddy and the Lights show up.
They've got a reputation here in Las Vegas. By the way, we have so many people that watch across the country, around the world, that are in car clubs. Drop in the comments the name of your car club. Give your car club some love, and let's see who's watching out there.
Yeah, Buddy and the Lights. We started up in the garage at Mark's. Ollie, myself, Levi, Vato, and Billy. We sat around and Mark, and we were just sitting there talking, going, "Hey, you know what? We see all these car clubs and that, and everybody drank Bud Light at the time. So we're like, hey, let's start up a car club or that. And we don't have dues, we don't have anything like that. But over the years, we've grown a pretty good reputation here in town. Everybody knows us. And we've got probably about 30 cars. We actually have a couple guys now, Randy Sweet and Dan and his wife Lisa and her father Doug. They're down in Arizona. So
you guys, they might be expanding.
Put in a rival to the Farrells.
We're coming for you, Arizona. Can we go around and see the inside of it?
Sure.
And too, Brian, you're a military guy, right?
I am, yeah. I'm an Army vet.
Army vet. Well, thank you for your service, too. How many years in the Army?
17 total.
17 total, wow. Okay, can I sit inside it?
Sure, please, go right ahead.
Seats, the original seats?
Original seats, original back seat. Headliner was replaced, of course, but other than that, your shoulder straps are still all the original.
Bucket seats, was that part of the SS package?
Yep.
Getting bucket seats?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you could also, some of them I think Malibu maybe had they had buckets also, but they also had the bench.
Wow. Talk to me about how much is still original here on the dash. It looks pretty original to me.
Everything's pretty much original except for the tachometer and the gauges down there in the stereo. That's it.
Changed out the radio, but
Yep.
which most people do, so you can get your cell phone hooked up and everything.
Yeah, it's a SCAR system. It's rocks pretty good.
Yeah, this is nice inside here.
So you got to go down the road listening to the old time journey, right?
Can we see under the hood? Because
Sure.
you have something special under the hood.
Yeah, these came with 396s. The SS model had the high output 375 horse. This was replaced with a 509 Merlin. So it's dynoed out at a little bit over 600 horsepower and 600 foot-pounds of torque. And
Did you just say over 600 horsepower?
yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah. We when I got it, it had a polished intake and water pump, and I like the satin look, so we replaced that, and then we replaced the fuel system. We're having some problems with, this has a Sniper EFI on it, so we replaced the fuel system and went with the fuel regulator. And back east where the car was, it didn't get that hot, but we realized last summer when I was driving it, the fuel pump was on the rail. What that means is it's not inside the tank, so there was nothing cooling it.
Okay.
So we replaced all of that, put an EFI pump in the fuel tank, keep it nice and cool. Haven't had a single problem. Knock on wood.
Right, yeah. And we're in Las Vegas too, we get the heat out here. How many owners prior, do you know?
Two.
2 owners prior.
That's it.
And the car was really from back east?
Yes.
No rust issues back east, especially the northeast. Oh my gosh.
No, it was from the Carolinas.
Great.
So nothing.
Inside here, the SS, this is something you added in?
We added this in. Yep, added this, changed out this radiator support right here. Did some more braided fuel lines. One thing that we did do on this is we ran extra water lines to the back of the pump, which because a lot of times the water will settle up here and it doesn't get to the back of the motor. So right now we have that. So it doesn't get over 200 degrees. When it does, the fans kick it on, it comes back down to 180.
And you said, so 600 horsepower.
Correct.
We got a lot of power here. Did you do anything as far as safety-wise when it comes to brakes or change anything else to the car?
No, it came with discs on the front. I'll eventually replace the drums in the back with discs. I want to go with a different pump on the brakes and that, but right now, I don't race it.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll step on it just a little bit, but it stops perfectly fine, no problems. You know, some people say a big block is a boat anchor, but this thing has no problems with scooting.
The SS 396 badge here on the side, I've heard people call that the brag badge. Seeing that on the side, you're driving down the road, you go back to 1969, 70, and someone sees this, pull up next to you at a stoplight. Much respect for that.
Oh yeah, even
You know?
even today, people. We were at the Williams Car Show last year, and we pulled up, and the guy goes, "Oh, 396, oh, I love it." I go, "No, it's 509 Merlin." He's like, so, you know, it's the guy who replaced it and put that in, but it's the Sniper EFI on it and everything, so it's
And as you mentioned too, the 68 had the vent, the side window, which they got rid of in
So
69.
it actually went with I think in Camaro 68, Billy's doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Levi's does.
Uh-huh.
So there's a 68, it switched over, and ours is 69. So.
Can I see in the trunk, is it?
Sure.
What do you guys think of this? I mean, we've had a 64 Chevelle, we had a 68, we had Chip Foose's 70 out at SEMA. This is our first 69, and this is incredible.
Yeah, I'm happy to say I'm the only Chevelle in the Buddy and the Lights.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, a lot of Camaros. Ollie's
noticed that.
55. Brother Mark's, he's got a 66 goat you need to look at.
Okay.
And his story on that is pretty incredible.
Exhaust, original exhaust?
That's original tips and all that. It does have 3-inch exhaust with Flowmaster 40s.
But this here, so this is the original,
Yep, that's how the tips were.
okay. My gosh.
And it does have a 12-bolt posi with
Gee,
355
get a shot
rear end
underneath it.
and Hotchkiss rear end. So the next thing I want to do is I want to.
I know we mentioned before, but I want to get a shot of this right here too, Gene, because so much respect for what you've done for our country. And,
Well,
and-
appreciate
and,
it. Thank you.
know, keeping all of us safe. You know, it's guys like you that do your thing that, you know, that's why you can do what we do. So thank you again, man.
Military straightened me out.
Yeah.
I probably would have been in jail somewhere along the way. I'm sure you heard that one
Joe,
before.
straightened out,
Yeah,
right?
it didn't get to the point where the judge said, "Hey, you know what? You got these options," but it's like I better go in now.
Well, I'm glad you did, because the country's better for it. Can we go for? Well, why don't we start it up first? Let's start it up. See hear how it sounds. That's a great sound.
I was planning on putting some cutouts on it. Billy and Levi keep telling me, put cutouts, and I go, I don't need it. So this is just the irregular exhaust on it.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah.
Can we go for a ride?
Sure, please.
You a ride, Gene?
Yeah, of course.
Let's do it.
All right. So it's nice, you know, I'll go up to Boulder City and cruise around, or just cruise around here with Lily. She's the Labradoodle.
She's the dog.
Oh yeah, she loves it.
It's a smooth ride.
Yeah.
Comfortable seats. This interior is fantastic. I feel like I'm riding in my Challenger right now.
Yeah, it's we lowered the front end about an inch or so to give it a little bit of a stance. So, but
And with the vents down here.
yep. As you can see, there is no AC.
Yeah. And this here, obviously dash still original.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a crack right here that's formed, but I think I'm going to replace that here eventually. So,
But for a 69 out here in the desert too, people that are not from Las Vegas, I mean, the heat, it just bakes these dashboards.
it does. You know, it's I have a deal with the wife. It's like she's the one who allowed me to pull the trigger on buying this. So whatever I put into the car, she gets that money to go spending. So I have a slush fund. I don't think she'll see this, but I usually have parts shipped to Billy's house.
Anyone else have that kind of trick? Who's your parts guy? You have your slush fund too.
That's it.
That is great.
One thing nice about the fuel injection is mine fires right up while Billy and Levi's has to warm up for a little bit.
Yeah, go right.
So
this was also then with the Camaro too, because they got rid of the vent. Was the selling point, the Astro ventilation.
Yep.
It was just vents, right?
Just vents.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds cool when you say Astro ventilation. Sounds like something fancy, but it's vents. But that's neat that this is still here to see that.
Hey, it was air conditioning is 60 miles an hour with the windows down.
The 68 that we did was a convertible.
Okay.
And that was a beautiful ride too.
There was two cars I was looking at. There was one out of San Diego that was a 69 Chevelle, and it was baby blue. Billy found that one, but I fell in love with the Hugger orange. That's what I wanted. That's what one of the guys in school had, and it's like, nah, that just pops.
It does.
Yeah. There's something about the Hugger orange.
And this is a treat to be inside your car.
Yeah.
The condition you've kept it in. Seatbelt strap up here.
Yep.
This is all original up here?
No, I think that was replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those tend to wear out a little bit. You know, someone climbs inside and rips it somewhere along the way or something like, but everything else inside is all original. Speedometer works, fuel gauge, everything except for, of course, the tack that's built into here.
Yeah.
I run it off of there.
Here for you, yeah.
Yep. And then the temperature gauges are down there.
Yeah, right here is perfect. Awesome. Perfect.
AC would come in handy.
I don't mind it though.
No.
And now with the sun hitting it right now too. Brian, man, thank you so much for sharing your Chevelle with us.
I'm glad I shared. You know, thanks for coming out.
This is a treat. Thank you so much, and thank you all for watching as well. And yeah, this is good stuff. We're gonna hang out with the car some more, but thank you guys for watching. This is good. Thank you, buddy.
All right, you take care.
If you want your car, shop, or collection featured on the show, then shoot us an email at carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. That's carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. And thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes of Cars, Shops, and Collections.